Hello friends, welcome to Sauparnika Store Home Garden channel. Today we are diving into incredibly refreshing and visually stunning world of tropical fruit that is as unique as its name. We all have seen this lovely looking fruit in the fruit market, shops, tropical gardens and other places, but never thought that these awesome crunchy fruits and the plant that produce them have many things to offer for our healthy living. Yes, what I am talking is about bell apple. Bell apple name typically refers to their shape or a perceived resemblance to a bell. This fruit is botanically known as Syzygium samarandiensis. So let us understand what exactly is bell apple. It is a species of flowering plant in the Mastraceae family, the same family that gives us guava and java plum. Just like many popular fruits, bell apple has a whole host of common names such as wax apple, java apple, rose apple and wax jumbo. In some regions, these fruits are known as makopa. In Kerala, these are known as chambakka. Malay apple and water apple also belongs to the same large family, and people sometimes get confused over the similarity in names. History of bell apple fruit is deeply rooted in the tropics. Records show that the deliciousness and adaptability of this fruit made native of the area encompassing Great Sunda Islands, the Malay Peninsula and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Today, bell apple plants are widely cultivated across the tropics, and we can find them growing commercially and in home gardens throughout Southeast Asia, including countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Taiwan, Philippines, parts of Central and South America, and Caribbean. In India, these fruits are grown mostly in South Indian states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and nearby areas. The popularity of this fruit continues to grow as more people discover its unique crispy charm and taste. Before I start exploring more about this unique fruit and its uses, I request you to see the video fully for all details. Just like different types of apple varieties, bell apple comes in various cultivars, each with its own nuances. Some of the very popular bell apple varieties include Black Pearl and Black Diamond. These varieties are well known for their darker and purplish red skin with sweeter and juicier flesh. Red and pink varieties of bell apples have varying degrees of sweetness and crispness. The red varieties are longer while pink varieties are shorter but highly productive. Another well-known bell apple variety is Pearl with white or pearl greenish white color. This variety is incredibly crisp, refreshing and sometimes fetch comparatively high prices in the open market due to their delicate flavor. The differences primarily is in fruit size, skin color, sweetness, crispness, juiciness and even the number of seeds. The general view is that the paler or darker the color, the sweeter the fruit tends to be. There are some bell apple fruits that have rose water flavor and people prefer this variety as their favorite because of the taste. Now let us understand about the various uses of these lovely fruits. Bell apples are primarily enjoyed fresh and they are eaten directly. The high water content of this fruit can be incredibly hydrating and refreshing, especially in hot climates. Bell apple fruits are fantastic in fruit salads as they can add crisp and mild sweetness. In the very famous tasty South Indian pickled chambakka achar, these fruits are used. These colorful and appealing bell-shaped fruits are often used in beautiful presentations to decorate dinner tables. Beyond the culinary uses, bell apple fruits have in their possession very impressive medicinal potential as recognized in traditional medicines. Report says that these fruits are good source of vitamin C, which is vital for immune function. It also contains other vitamins like A and B1. Traditional use of these fruits are said to be very effective for treating colds, itching, cracked tongue, and diarrhea. Extracts taken from the plant said to have shown properties that are antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and can be beneficial against diabetes and protection of liver. The leaves and bark of bell apple trees are also used in some traditional medicines. Let us now look into other features of bell apple trees. These trees are medium-sized with 5 to 15 meters height. They mostly have short and often crooked trunk and broad-spreading canopy that provides excellent shade. The leaves of bell apple trees are opposite, elliptic to oblong and have beautiful yellowish to dark bluish green color. When crushed, these leaves give a pleasant smell. The bark of bell apple trees are usually pinkish gray and tends to flake off. Bell apple tree roots, like those of other apple trees, consist of both structural and feeder roots. They are not invasive and that makes them suitable for home gardens. The lifespan of bell apple tree is comparatively long. If proper care is taken, then they can stay in the backyard of our compounds and deliver us their cute and bright fruits during our lifetime. Growing a bell apple tree can be a rewarding experience. The propagation is generally done from fresh and healthy seeds. As seeds lose viability soon, commercial growers prefer air layering, cuttings, or budding to ensure consistent fruit quality and fast bearing. As I have already mentioned, bell fruits are tropical and they thrive in warm, humid conditions ranging from 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. These plants are very sensitive to frost and growing them in extreme cold areas may not prove very successful. Now about other important factors that can influence the growth of healthy bell apple plants. Bell apple trees need well-drained, fertile sandy loam soil rich in organic matter with a slightly acidic to neutral pH between 6.0 to 7.0. Like other trees, good drainage is essential to prevent root rot of these plants. Sun exposure of at least 6 hours daily is essential for bell apple plants to thrive faster. Watering the plant regularly during dry period is a must, but waterlogging must be avoided. Proper feeding of bell apple plant is equally important for proper growth. Young trees need balanced organic fertilizer in every 2-3 months. As the tree matures, a complete fertilizer with a slightly higher potassium content can encourage flowering and fruiting. A good general practice is to apply compost or well-rotted manure around the plant twice a year in early spring and again in midsummer, as this can be helpful to boost up growth and yielding. The flowers are small, whitish and beautiful with 4 petals. These flowers can self-pollinate and are often clustered at the end of branches or in the axils of fallen leaves. A significant feature of bell apple is its ability to flower multiple times a year. The flowering time can vary, but it commonly flowers during early or late dry season. Flowers are short-lived and they then fall off within 2 to 3 days. Clonal trees typically start flowering and bearing fruits after 3 to 5 years. Once those beautiful flowers are pollinated, magic happens. Fruit ripens mostly within 30 to 40 days after flowering. Fruits, when fully ready and the skin has developed with its waxy sheen and the vibrant color, they puff outwards slightly with a concavity at the base. As mentioned earlier, varieties differ in color, size and flesh characteristics. Some are intensely sweet and juicy like a watermelon, while others are crisper with a milder subacid taste. Now about harvesting. Bell apples are very delicate and therefore care must be taken while harvesting. They are best when hand-picked directly from branches. Harvesting by hands can reduce damage of tender skin of ripe fruits. A single mature tree can produce surprisingly large yield at every season. As the fruit skin is very delicate and there is high water content in the bell apple fruits, their shelf life is very short. They are therefore consumed within 2 to 3 days generally after harvesting. For commercial purpose and to extend their freshness slightly, they are often individually sealed in airtight containers to maintain crispness immediately after harvest. Pruning bell apple plants is crucial for the health and productivity. The best time for pruning is during the dominant season, typically at late winter or early spring before new growth begins. This will also help the plant to direct more nutrients to developing fruits besides keeping plant in good shape. Finally, let us discuss about problems faced by wax apple growers. One of the major issues faced in cultivating bell apple trees is the attack from pests and disease. Insects can weaken the plant by sucking sap. For small infestations, a strong spray of water can dislodge them. For severe issues, use of neem oil or insecticidal soap can be helpful. Besides, there are attacks from fruit flies. There are other common diseases like anthracnose causing dark spots on plant leaves and fruits. In such cases, pruning and removal of infected plant parts and applying recommended fungicides can be very helpful. Root rot caused due to waterlogging is another major issue for bell apple plant cultivators. The best remedy to overcome this problem is by arranging proper drainage of water. Most of these issues can be solved by arranging proper hygiene by removing fallen leaves and other waste materials lying near the plant and in the garden area. And that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the wonderful world of bell apple. We have discussed almost all details about bell apple tree and its lovely fruit, covering its tropical origins, fascinating history, diverse varieties, health benefits, and cultivation tips. Thanks for watching this video. We at Saubernica Store Home Garden grow exotic plants for meeting online needs of plant lovers. I will be back with details of another exotic plant soon. Till then, take good care of yourself and all dear and near ones. Thank you once again. God bless you and bye.